Would you like to know exactly what you're getting before you purchase an online course? Me too. And that's why in this video, I'm going to give you a full walkthrough of what's included in the Launchpad and the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint levels of the Legacy Builders program. And if you've not heard of the Legacy Builders program, stick around. I'll be sharing more about that in just a little bit. So what I'm going to do is show with you what's different about these two levels. I'm going to show you the modules, share what's the same and what's different. And I'm going to highlight a few of my favorite aspects of each one along the way. And be sure to stick around to the end because I have a special treat for you. Now, I first heard about the Legacy Builders program just over a year ago. And I figured it was just going to be another version of the dozen or so online business courses that I've already taken. And who wants to pay for the same information that they've already seen? Repackaged, new personalities, but it's all the same information. Not me, that's for sure. And the only reason that I purchased this program was to help a friend who was in financial need. I told her that I would buy the $900 package to support her. But to be honest, I hesitated. And so I started at a lower level with a smaller investment. I started with the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint level. But then something unexpected happened. I fell in love with the structure of this program. I love the trainings. I love the community. And eventually I upgraded to the full Legacy Builders level. And yes, I'll share more about that experience and that decision a little bit later in the video too. So now here I am. I'm 1 year later. I'm still here. I'm still watching new trainings. I'm still choosing marketing strategies that feel aligned with how I want to show up online. I've decided to fully focus on YouTube long form videos because I love the depth. I love the connection that they create. For introverts, quiet-hearted people, deep thinkers, it matters the form that you choose. But I have to tell you, I am so grateful that I started and then actually revisited using TikTok, the short form reels. The pace of it. It was challenging, but it helped me to fine-tune my message a lot faster than I would have if I had started with long form videos. All right, but let's be real. I know you're not here for my backstory. You want to know what's the difference between the $100 Launchpad and the $300 Passive Daily Pay Blueprint. So let me turn to my computer here and I will show you. All right, here we are inside the Digital Growth Products dashboard. This is what I see when I log in. You can see the different course levels. So up here, these are the Legacy 1.0 version of the courses. This past March or April, Michelle O'Neill and her team, they upgraded it to Legacy 2.0. So we are going to scroll down. You can see all of these different things. Today we're going to focus on the Launchpad and the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint. These are the two lowest price point programs that are part of it, okay? So we're going to compare them side by side, or as my former father-in-law used to say, side by each. So let's start with what you can see in both levels. We have the Launchpad on the left and the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint on the right. And you can see as I scroll down that they have quite a few things that are the same. And that's because every program builds upon the one that came before it. So if you start over here with the Launchpad, $100 investment, then this is what you're going to get. You get the click here to get started, and I highly recommend that when you purchase this program or any program, start at the beginning. Start with the click here to get started module because it's going to answer so many of your questions. And so both of these programs have this same information. It's the welcome, it's the community guidelines, it's what to expect, what's passive income, the winning mindset, and the 2-hour workday are explained. The launch kit for your business is the same in both programs. You can see as I scroll all the way through. And these are short videos. They're 3, 5, 8, 10 minutes long. And you can binge watch these videos to get a good overview of what's going on here. And there's more. These are the tidbits of the program. And some of the other higher levels go into more depth. Both programs teach you how to set up your automated freedom machine. And this is your website, step by step by step. This is everything from setting up the accounts you're going to need to creating your GoDaddy account and getting your domain, importing your sales page funnel and your capture page funnel into System.io, which is the platform we use, which is free to use. And then start to connect your Freedom Machine website. And every video is step-by-step instruction. And here's a pro tip for you. If it feels confusing, you're not quite sure what she's saying, or you need to look closer, you can always slow down the speed on the videos so that it goes wah, wah, but you can actually see what's happening. Pause, replay, rewatch as many times as you need to get things going. And this email automation section, it was a game changer for me. I've created online courses before. I've created landing pages and lead magnets before, but writing the follow-up emails, that always felt so overwhelming for me. But this program includes a full sequence of 30 pre-written emails that you can pretty much leave as they are, except for adding your name and your web links to them. Or you can customize them and share your own story and tailor them to your ideal client. So no more starting from scratch. This is a great way just to get up and running quickly. And you'll also learn how to edit your sales page, test your funnel, connect your payment links, and it's all very user-friendly. And as I said, some videos I had to watch 2 or 3 times before I understand what I was doing, what I was hoping to accomplish from it. But once I slowed down and I followed the instructions carefully, it was all very doable. And if you still have questions, things still are not working quite right for you, we do have weekly tech calls and we have support within the community. And I'll talk about those in a little bit. Now back at this main screen for all of the modules within each program, the next one is Start Creating Your Empire. Start Creating Your Empire, same information in both programs. And this marketing and social media is where things start to go a little differently. The 4 initial ones for setting up your various social media accounts are the same in both of them. But notice that the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint continues on. It has more information. It talks about growing a following on social media, creating visibility for your business, how to grow a following, how to turn your followers into customers. There's some YouTube training, Pinterest training, Instagram Reels training, and going live on TikTok and YouTube training. That's only in the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint. It is not in the Launchpad. Let's go back to our beginning. And then we have how to post free ads on the internet. And for Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, you'll actually find this on this second page. How to post free ads on the internet. Same information. So we'll go back here, go back to the main area. With the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint level, you get a full module on master resale rights, and PLR, breaking down the legalities, the best practices, and what it actually means to earn 100% profit from digital products like this. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of this video when I talked about purchasing this program from a friend because she was going through tough financial times. When I purchased from her, she received 100% profit from that sale. So this is a huge thing. If you want to have your business, coaching practice, sell courses in the online space, understanding resale rights is going to be very helpful. Information on resale rights was not something that I'd seen explained in any of the other programs I've taken. And it's helped me feel much more comfortable, much more confident about sharing this offer. So at the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint level, you also get the discovery method, how to find and attract your ideal clients, master storytelling in social media and video content. These 2 were the ones that I really wanted, which is why I purchased at the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint level initially. This was the big thing. This was my problem. For 20 years, I was trying to attract clients. And I took all of the courses. I did all of the things. I've created dozens of lead magnets. But nothing ever actually told me how to put them out there. They just say, use social media. This program actually got me using social media in a way that no other program did. And then mastering storytelling. I love storytelling. And yet, as Michelle O'Neill talks about it in her trainings, so many times we storytellers, we put in too many She calls them so what details. No one cares. And so mastering storytelling, implementing it, using it, putting content out there, trying to master my storytelling, still have a long way to go, but it's all a growth process. And I assure you, I am much better than I used to be. There's a section on branding your business, how to craft your message. This training helped me focus on crafting clear, engaging messages that connect with people. And this is an ongoing process. Most likely, you're not going to get it right the first time. And the audience, the message you thought you were putting out there, as you start sharing it over and over and over again, which is what this program is based on. And I'll talk about that a little bit more later. But it really is about keeping your content, your message fresh yet familiar. And this is a key part of attracting your ideal clients. And then, as I already showed you, the second part is how to post free ads on the internet. So those are the differences between the two programs, the Launchpad over here and the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint. So it's all a matter of what your budget allows. If it only allows $100, you can get your business up and running within a few days to a week. You can start creating your empire. You can start learning how to use social media. And in a minute, I'm going to tell you how you get even more information from this basic program in another area that's so great. Now, I do want to point out that either below, if you're on mobile or on a tablet, or if you're on desktop, it's going to be over to the right. There is a button here that allows you to access the digital growth community. That's on a different platform called School. And stick with me because we're going to take a quick peek at it in just a minute. But before we head over there, I can't not point out the bonuses that are included with every level of this program. So again, these products up here, those are from the old version. New students would get the 2.0 level. But I want to point out the exclusive bonuses. Here, let me make my screen larger. So if you're interested in creating your own digital products, she offers a list of 200 digital product ideas. She gives you a 30-day marketing strategy for your growth plan. She shares her story of how she became a millionaire in 17 months. And if you're not sure you want to put your face out there on social media, and some people actually cannot, they're not allowed by their regular jobs, or they have safety security concerns, she has a whole section on your invisible empire, faceless marketing. And then Canva is an online website that helps you with design things, and you don't have to understand or know anything about design to use it and create some great social media content. And if you've never used it before, you can learn the basics and more here. And then go back to view all my products. We're going to go to the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, and then we're going to click this button now to go over to the digital growth community. Now there are three key areas that I want to show you. The first is the community tab. So these are the tabs I'm talking about, the community tab. This is where we celebrate our wins, we ask questions, and we see what others are doing to be successful. There are pinned posts at the top, and you'll learn more about the value of those, the importance of those as you get into the community. We have categories for introduce yourself. These are new people. Wins. We have tech and login support. So if you have a problem setting up your automations, your website, you'd write your question right here and you'd select your category, tech and login support. And then someone within the community or one of the vetted tech assistants, they'll answer your question and help you get going. Now we're going to skip the classroom tab for a minute. We're going to go straight to the calendar. But I'll come back to the classroom. That's an important one. In the calendar, you can see all the scheduled calls for the upcoming week. For the month, we have mentoring calls on Mondays. And notice the calendar starts on Monday. Sunday is way over here. Monday Every Monday we have a mentoring call. On Tuesdays, if you invest at the $900 Legacy Builder level, there is a special call just for Legacy Builder students. And then on Tuesdays, there is a tech support call. So if you have trouble setting up your website, you can get on this Zoom call and you can ask for help, ask your questions, and she will help you get things figured out. And then on Thursdays, we have mentoring calls, summer social media calls. We have onboarding calls for new members. At the time of this recording, on Sundays, they have weekend tech support calls too. And the thing that's great is all of these calls are recorded, and so you can watch the replay. And the replays are in the Classroom tab, so let's go there now. Now this may look overwhelming and you may be wondering, what is all of this extra stuff I have to learn? I'm already feeling so overwhelmed. Take your time, take a breath, because you don't have to focus on everything all at once. Two things I want to point out. First, you're going to see some of these classrooms that are locked. Michelle O'Neill, the founder, the chief mentor of this community, she uses this one school platform to serve many different customer groups. And so these private courses, they are for her other clientele, okay? And some of them are available if you're interested. There is an additional fee involved with that though. Right now, you don't need to spend that money. Focus your energy on the resources you already have within whichever program you purchased and get yourself going, okay? Now, I do want to emphasize clicking on this one to start. Getting started training, as I said, in the course platform, which is on Kajabi, most of your questions are going to be answered in here. So if you take the time to watch these, you're going to learn so much. It's going to save you so much trouble, so much anxiety, so much frustration, because so many of your questions are answered here. And those replay calls I mentioned when we were looking at the calendar, those show up in these categories, in these classrooms. So just explore, check things out. Another one you'll want to familiarize yourself with is the Content Vault. This is where we have video hooks, more video hooks, 21 hooks, truth bombs, different types of hooks which are used to capture your audience's attention. So I want to emphasize you don't need to watch all of these videos right away or at all. But I'll tell you, I do enjoy listening to the replays when I'm driving, when I'm out walking. And I keep finding absolute gold in these conversations. And I offer you the same warning I have to keep reminding myself. This can be info crack. You can get addicted to just learning. The most important thing to focus on is creating that content that's going to attract your ideal clients to get you more leads. But when you're feeling uncertain, when you have some doubts, when you're not sure which way to go, these are amazing resources to help put you in the right direction. So the differences between the Launchpad and Passive Daily Pay Blueprint: if you're looking just to get started, you don't have a lot of money to invest, the Launchpad is a great place to start. It's going to help you set up your automated Freedom Machine. That's the website, that's the emails, and that's learning about social media. If you prefer deeper trainings that include branding, storytelling, identifying your ideal client, and understanding the resale strategy, the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint is absolutely worth the upgrade. And if you're like me, a coach, a course creator, or a content guide who's been quietly dreaming of having a more aligned yet visible business, this might be the program that finally gives you the structure and the support to make it happen. Now, I promised I'd share why I decided to upgrade to the full Legacy Builders level after starting with the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint. So let me give you a quick peek at all of the trainings in this level. So we're going to start off, we have these same lessons that are all in the Launchpad and the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint. We have the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint levels. And then we have Digital Mastery, which is our $600 level. And Digital Mastery talks about building a recurring income stream, affiliate marketing and partnerships, really focusing on email marketing and list building, and how to use ChatGPT to 10 times your productivity. Valuable information there. But here's the beauty about the Legacy Builders program. Legacy Builders teaches you how to create your own digital product or program. And remember, in that bonus section, one of the things that you get is 200 digital product ideas. And those are just ideas. You can take those ideas and really expand on them. Learning how to create a community doing what you love. And then this is the treasure, the Legacy Builders Live Call Replays Library. These are all of those Tuesday calls. If you can't join them live, you can come in here and listen to the replays. Some of them are hours long because Michelle O'Neill is willing and generous with her time to help people get going. So, why did I upgrade? There were 3 key logical reasons and 1 value-based reason. First, I genuinely love learning from Michelle O'Neill. Even though she's an introvert, she has a big personality. Her energy, her style of teaching, and the way she breaks down marketing for beginners to keep us from overthinking, to get out of our heads and into our hearts, it made me feel seen and supported in a way that most programs I've taken never did. And she's not afraid to offer a little bit of tough love either. Second, I wanted access to the training that's only provided to Legacy Builder level students. She leads these once a week and they are so deep, they're so rich, and she takes time to answer all of our questions. So she dives into the mindset, the marketing strategy, and community building, and they have been incredibly valuable for me over the past year. Third, I wanted to be able to resell all 4 levels of the program. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about reselling the program, up here I have a video that talks about that. And the thing that's great about having 4 different levels, 4 different price points, is that it meets people where they are, where their trust level is for buying just yet another online course, or their financial situation. It gives them a place to start and grow from there if they choose. And then finally, I wanted to keep the promise that I made to my friend. I told her when she presented this to me that I would support her and I would purchase the $900 level program. And once I saw the quality of the program, it was a no-brainer to keep that promise. So this has been your look at the difference between the $100 Launchpad, the $300 Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, and a quick peek at the Digital Mastery and the $900 Legacy Builder program. So whether you're brand new to online business or like me, you've taken course after course after course, but never quite found the right structure that supports and matches your introvert preferences, this program gives you the space to practice, to grow, to learn how to create income online at your own pace and in your own way. If you want to explore more of what this program offers, type success in the comments and you'll get my free mini guide with the step-by-step approach that I'm using to master the marketing side of my business success. It'll help you understand how to attract clients in a way that feels aligned, that feels natural, especially if you're ready to step into the quiet, confident leader role that you came here to fill. And kind of ironically, I recommend watching this video next. It's about the danger your business may be in if you keep taking free information from strangers, like me. Click here to check it out.